Hello, 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 and welcome on in. Hope you are doing well. You're having, wherever it is you may be in the world, I hope you're having a good night or a good day. For me, it is a Saturday evening, as of the stream and recording of this video, if you're watching this on YouTube. Remember to stay hydrated, eat some food, get some rest, take care of yourself the best that you can, because that's what's really important. It's all that we can ask for. We had a nice little Thursday night. We did the entirety of episode 4 because it all took place along one trial day from 6 years ago. And we were reunited with one of the with the defendant from the first case of Ace Attorney through Trials and Tribulations. Dahlia Hawthorne was going by Melissa Foster. That case did not end happily, so to speak. It actually ended in no verdict, because the defendant, who was innocent but was being manipulated by Dahlia Hawthorne, who presumably also wound up killing her sister, wound up taking the poison and killing himself. And that ended the trial, the first trial of Mia, and presumably the first trial of one Miles Edgeworth. We were recounting this tale while Phoenix was ostensibly in a hospital room. So maybe with this episode 5 here, we will figure out exactly what's going on with Phoenix as well. One way to find out, I suppose. Guess we should just jump on in. Bridge to the Turnabout, episode 5 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Let's begin. Ami Faye. Shishishito, the treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. Oh, that's not ominous at all. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, who is that? The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. February 6, 9:48 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah? What is it?
You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you?
Sure. You are a spirit medium, after all.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they'll get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah?
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up.
Pearls?
So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
Why does that look like Dahlia Hawthorne in that image? It's going well already. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's a New Year's issue of Occult, Winter Spiritual Location Special.
Oh, Pearls looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hasakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect for training. No, I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think we've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's not on the mountain by the Eagle River, is it? It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us.
Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff.
Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hasakura temple?
No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall.
That's basically the same thing. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way.
How can you be so selfish?
Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine. That absolutely is. This nun.
Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick?
Shouldn't she be behind bars? This girl, it's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be in your noble presence. Honestly, can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me.
But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison.
Mr. Nick?
I'll go.
Huh?
Hasakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes! Oh, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Occult New Year's issue received from Pearls. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to be see for myself. Okay, typo. Who this nun really was. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hasakura Temple main gate.
It's cold here, Nick.
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change.
Oh, well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training.
Achoo! Her teeth are chattering so loudly all I can do is make out. It's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hasakura Temple. Burly, Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold.
What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human...
Oh. Well, we're high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would pass. Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Wow. Reckless? What? Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations for... Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
Oh, we're right into talking. So what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he's saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you.
Wow, she must have just gone off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is this special course?
You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear?
How am I supposed to be careful?
Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Well, Maya, it's been a pleasure. Gonna become a popsicle. Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Yeah, unforgettable in every way.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out.
Iris?
Your little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she?
If that's her real name.
We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That kind of sounds like... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple, preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you have a look at the main hall for now?
She's in the inner temple, huh? I literally don't have anything else. 48, alright, there you go. What we got? We have a snowmobile.
Oh, look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things.
Most people call that a snowmobile, you know.
Snow motorcycle thing, snowblow meal, same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on this slowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile.
I told you, it's snowmobile.
What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh?
It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya.
Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Crane Village. We used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channelings.
Oh, I see. Now the place looks a bit run down.
I guess I was just born in the wrong time.
Anything else? The bell?
Oh, look, it's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell.
Oh, so which do you like better? That or the sound of money?
Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick.
What are you apologizing for?
That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about.
We gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die.
I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick?
Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? If the cold doesn't kill me, the Ice Queen over here will finish the job. Alrighty. I guess we move on to the... Oh. Hold on. Can we go to the suspension bridge?
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick.
Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. It says it is called Dusky Bridge.
Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm just not very good with heights. Relatable.
Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge.
How about no?
You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. Might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights.
I mean, yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright? Anyway, sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue there.
That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
It's practically the same thing.
Interesting.
Can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it?
The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here.
Yeah, but it looks like it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall.
It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya.
Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun.
I'm not so sure. Looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it.
Okay, Nick, let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory.
We're gonna sacrifice a bunny. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between the sane and insane. Some letters are engraved in a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y Bridge, huh? It says Dusky. Dusky Bridge, okay?
Come on, Nick. Take a look at the bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick.
Do I look like a pencil holder to you? No, you look more like a pencil bag. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there.
I guess that's where I'll be training tonight.
Do you want to train with me, Nick? Do you have to cross the bridge? Absolutely not. Do the special course? I think not.
It'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too.
Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Interesting. I don't like that there's footprints, by the way. That's concerning. It's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall.
The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished.
Path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, alright, wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that's necessary? You're blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Hey, look, we're making progress. We've gone from kleptomania to, like, graffiti artist. You know? We're going from, you know, potential felonies to misdemeanors. We're advancing. It's character progression. Very interesting. Anyway. I guess we're going to the main hall. Interesting. Okay. Hasakura Temple Main Hall.
It's the main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Mr. Nick, you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum.
Weird. I thought there was just something a little more, well, traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mr. Maya's right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
What a cute little acolyte. Oh. That's a different person. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit, did you come here for the special course too?
Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
You're Miss Elise Donim?
Yes, that's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan.
Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zvardi, a fortune teller.
I've got all your books, Miss Donim.
Oh, Donim, like pseudonym? Also a fake name, maybe? What a sweet thing to say, and please, call me Elise. Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know who you were. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified.
It makes me very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I'd written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked me if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick.
Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris. Loris Donim. Okay. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's half as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you.
Elise and Loris? Yeah, okay.
Why did you come to Hasakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow, I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well.
I want a staff like that.
You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know.
Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one.
Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Yes. I want to help with whatever I can.
Pearls looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it.
That's an immediate red flag.
Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend.
But...
Oh yes, please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
Yup.
It's the map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple.
Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight.
Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
This like reminds me of. This is gonna sound weird. It reminds me of an old cold case or Detective Conan by another name case where a mother like poisoned her one son, but did it by like poisoning. I think it was like poisoning the sweets, like cake or a piece of chocolate or whatever. And then, and the antidote was like in coffee because the one son didn't drink coffee. But then the younger kid had some of the cake. And so then what ultimately gave her away was then she kind of fed this like, 5-year-old a cup of coffee, like forcefully. And so it was like, oh. That's what this kind of reminds me of. It's like, oh, Pearls, you come and help. Oh, no, Maya, please stay. Something just seems off.
It's an altar. Must have been old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Korean Village last year. Guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Psyche locks with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for the hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. The stack of straw zabuton cushions. Maya told me this type of zabuton is called Enza? I suppose if I'd never come here, I would have missed out on all these new things. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them.
Phoenix, I think you're a little bit of a nerd. Most people were not scribbling math formulas on the bathroom walls. Scribbling other things on the bathroom walls, not math formulas.
Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls.
Ah, so they're nothing alike. Anything else? No. Well, this is fun and exciting.
Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go?
I guess she went to the inner temple to go help the other nun out.
Alright, I think her name is Iris.
Yeah, that's what. That was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. You would think like this, like how much you know, Phoenix. You would think like before coming here, you'd like, I don't know, go to the detention center or the prison or call Edgeworth or Gumshoe and be like, hey, is this person still in prison? Well, we survived one crossing of that bridge.
Whoa.
That's an interesting line that's out to it.
That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on the rickety bridge was rotting, I bet.
Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. Oh, so it is the same. Great.
What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Could you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Yikes, that temple's in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any time.
Interesting. Guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're gonna train tonight?
That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here, like a ghost might jump out at you or something.
Spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't ironic, don't you think? Oh, we can go inside.
It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires.
They're really thin. Shouldn't they just be a little thicker?
Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really gonna collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did.
You're not wrong.
What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again.
I just don't want to think about it. That's so relatable. I don't like heights. Well, specifically, it's the fear of falling. If it's super secure up at a high level, it's fine. If it's rickety, it's not gonna happen.
Oh wow, look at these neat Buddha statues.
Maybe I'll take one home with me. Oh, Kleptomania's back. Maya!
There's so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one.
Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway?
Put it in the office, of course. You can't trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these.
Or we can trade in that wooden statue.
You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway?
There's a wooden statue at the main office? I honestly forget that. Interesting. Okay.
Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow.
Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator.
Oh, but you gotta admit it looks like a robot.
Sure. Anyway, I don't think it used much. It looks pretty rusty.
Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk?
I told you, it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. It's like average.
You have no imagination. I thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance.
A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who'd ever pay to see that? Alright, Phoenix. Let me break this down to you. This is what happens when someone is like trying to like strike up a conversation with you. have fun with you, get close to you. Some people would almost call it flirting in a way. And you are striking out, my boy. Where is your whimsy? Where is your fun? The yes and energy.
Looks like there's something written on it.
I can't read it, but if I had to take a guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it?
That is absolutely just in Japanese. So it does say something. I can't read Japanese either.
Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here.
I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Like, I assume this actually does say something. Well, that's, I think the middle thing is no, maybe. A stylized no. But I have no clue what the others are.
Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat.
Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry.
Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know.
You expect a lawyer to go along with that.
Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go.
Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you.
Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay?
Oh, okay.
So that's the Inner Temple up ahead, huh?
Looks kind of run down.
Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny.
So you're training here tonight, huh?
Yep. Then everyone will see my spiritual powers.
Sounds like we're hungry. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead.
I wonder if that roast is ready yet.
Anything else over here? All right. Oh, that's not creepy at all. This looks like a death trap. Like, I want to turn around immediately. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Briley's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering.
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there.
Yeah, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about that cavern behind that door. The hair's a different color.
Excuse me, but who are you?
You're...
Hi there. We're just looking around since we're gonna be staying here tonight.
Does she recognize us?
Is something wrong? No. It's nothing.
I wonder why she's spaced out like that, don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick?
That girl. It can't be, but... I love how we've also now introduced the love triangle in what I'm presuming is the last case of the game. Does she die? Like, we got, like, I don't know. Who's dead? Okay, we can't go anywhere else, but we can look around in here.
The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Ooh, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me?
I can't.
You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Sorry. I know what it is. IRIS. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Yup. Not far. A hanging scroll. Doesn't look that old either. What is it? Why'd you scream like that?
The scroll. It's my mother.
What? Is it their mother that's dead?
It's Misty Faye, the master of the Korean School of Channeling.
Are you sure?
Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what the mark means. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face.
Maya. Yeah. This is gonna be oh, there's more? Not that old. The crest of the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family.
I think it does, actually. Supposedly it was founded by a branch family member of the Crane School.
I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya, and the Faye family in general. Yeah, we've also been doxing ourselves immediately to everyone here, giving our full first and last name.
Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing, just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking.
Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick.
Not quite. There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place.
Because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train.
But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? Alright, well, I think that's all we have.
Whew, we managed to make it across Dusky Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet.
Sorry? Hey you, wait up.
You think he's yelling at us?
Is that Larice? There must be, there's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh, come on. Ain't no way. Larice is Larry. I really should have put those two together pretty quickly, huh? Cool. Cool.
Hey, I know you're...
Oh, sorry. Gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Lori Stunim.
Liar. You're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts.
Shut up.
I'm Lorice.
and I'm just here to do a sketch at Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Oh boy. So what are you doing with the last name Donim? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. Clean slate? You remember, don't you, last time? The mask-to-mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Denim? It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of The Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get the book now too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. In the picture, the hair color is a little different. I'm going to assume that that's actually Misty Faye. That's what I'm going to assume. And I also don't know who's dead. Is Maya actually going to be able to reunite with her mother? Is her mother going to be killed and she's not even going to know it until later that it's her mother? Is she going to find out that it is her mother and then have her mother killed? All sorts of things this can go. But that's absolutely Misty Faye, because we literally just talked about how she hasn't seen her since she's like 4 in like 15 years and couldn't even recognize her face. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. With those two things, yeah, I'm gonna assume that she's the one that winds up dead. Oh boy. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Oh great, he's become an incel. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough? Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know? It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. When I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began. Oh, Larry. Sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunim. Oh, boy. No, you're wrong. It's not her, it's the other girl. Oh, no. Other girl. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. It's Dahlia Hawthorne, isn't it? I know, it may not look like it, but I'm an artist. Refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif. Picky, aren't you? That's kind of cruel. Anyway. Interesting. Okay. Oh, can I present? Yup. Oh yeah, my little Iris. She's really pretty.
This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. And she's probably gonna get you framed for murder. Again. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change.
Everyone!
Hey, Pearly.
Dinner preparations are complete.
Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly.
I'm gonna go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris.
I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya's going to be training.
Oh boy. Oh, we don't get a choice. Everything is going off. All the red flags, all the death flags, all everything. Okay.
Boy, am I stuffed.
You sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance.
Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk.
Is Maya gonna be dead? Are we about to lose the other Fae sister?
No pain, no gain, I guess.
I'm still worried about you.
Well, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess.
Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright?
Yes, Sister Bikini. And then after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about the training thing tonight.
Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps you can read some books together.
Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well, then would you like to practice reading with me?
I'd love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunim. And then, like, is Misty Faye even a good mother? So, Larry, what are you going to do?
Me? I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all.
Totally hear you there.
Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this?
It says gravely. It's kind of a tough word.
Oh, okay. What about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast.
What kind of book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under my covers, I guess. No, I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice. 9:12 p.m. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why can't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room?
Mr. Wright?
Miss Denim, are you going to use the bathroom too?
No, but have you seen Pearl?
No, not since after dinner. I thought she said we was gonna go to your room.
I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. So Listonim, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is...
Don't get distracted, no. Well, I mean, also, but yes.
Oh? Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
Wait a second. Obviously, how does she know my name? Did we introduce ourselves to Elise Dunham? My short-term memory is getting so bad. So I'm wondering if we did. Like, did we introduce ourselves? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. The hair's the wrong color, but I guess you can dye it.
Your sister Iris, right?
Yes.
So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
So you've never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me.
That's true regardless.
Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
I see, but didn't you go to college? Maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department?
No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psyche locks. So I guess that means she's not lying. I do have the Magatama on me.
Please don't stare at me like that.
Something weird is going on here. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit, it's a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Uh-huh.
Talking with dead people. Who does it help anyway?
Oh?
I hate it.
Really? Then why stay in a place like this? Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
You have to ring a bell.
I guess it's almost 10 now, huh?
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
If it's all right with you, I would like you to have this.
I don't like this at all.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
To think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Wait a minute. Sister Iris.
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name.
Yeah, did it take you the third time she's called you by your name to realize that, bud? I know I'm slow, but come on.
You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before?
Uh-oh.
Iris?
Oh,
It's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow.
Well. Alright, 3 gongs. Might be important.
So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Ah! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 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 So we finally found where Mia and Maya's mother was. And now she's dead. That's great. This is great. This is wonderful. What could possibly go wrong?
That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Someone's there, on the ground. Mr. Nim. I just stepped on something soft.
Hey, don't step on my tummy like that.
What are you doing lying there in the snow?
I was passed out, what do you think?
So that blood-curdling scream was you?
Forget about that, hurry up and call the police.
Is there even a phone in the main hall?
No, but we still have reception up here on the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right?
I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. Got no choice, you'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, 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 run as fast as you can.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't hurry, Iris will...
Iris will what? It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just... I have to go tell Maya what happened, too. Dusky Bridge is burning down. What the heck happened?
What are you doing here?
Huh? What is it?
Is it me?
Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack.
My name isn't Larry, it's Maurice.
Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple.
Don't be stupid, the bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now.
Is this where we wind up in the hospital room?
Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple.
What?
The murder might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe.
What?
Please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry.
It's too dangerous, Nick. Oh, wait.
I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it.
Nick!
Weakened even more by the fire, that rickety old bridge's plank snapped and gave way. As I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me. A final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Yeah, we'll save my progress.
Well, we're gonna try because we've only been going for an hour, so we gotta keep going. But like, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like where this is going. I don't know who's alive. I don't know who's dead. I don't know what the fudge is happening here.
Pardon the language. I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh,
What is going on, dude?
Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. Could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is?
It's not Larry, it's Larice Threestonym!
This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare.
Wait, don't hang up, it's an emergency! It's Nick, he took a real nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so...
I'm not joking, his life is in danger!
What happened? Tell me.
Talk about a guy with bad luck, he may already be dead! Anyway, you've gotta come back, you're the only one that can help! My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help!
Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center, please, hurry!
At the detention center? It's been 1 year since I left the country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change.
You're late, Edgy! What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick, and Maya, and Iris bikinis.
Uh-huh.
Say something, Edgy.
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author Miss Elise Denim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
Yes, that's right. You got it. Oh, but they arrested her, my sweet little Iris.
Here I was convinced you was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. And this is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is. Could he? Are we gonna be Edgeworth on defense? Well, that's a twist. Against Godot?
I'm begging you. Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I got left. You're the only one that can represent her.
What did you just say?
You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell.
But I
heard a paper badge and no problem fooling an entire court before.
that is true. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story.
Is Edgeworth gonna recognize her? So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if it can be of any help, but I'll at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright? How is he? Mr. Larice said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Oh boy, have you. Maybe. Oh, the music. Pardon me, Iris. I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Asakura Temple.
Asakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
But didn't you... In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for.
This is a different story.
That's why I'm there and why I continue to train. To purify my soul.
I don't believe that for a second. If there's one person who I feel does not have a redemption arc in them, it is Dahlia Hawthorne. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
At like 9:12 p.m. I see, and then...
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to the story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Interesting. What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The psychologs. I believe he said that I need to present this Mogatama item to do something. Okay. So do you have any idea as to what actually occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunim?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
That's a weird way to phrase that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a weird way to phrase that answer. Her psychologue things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong?
Can't believe what I was thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in a conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
Oh, that's a complicated story.
He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
It is Dahlia. It is her.
You deceived him.
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he'll ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him, tell him the truth.
Come on, Edgeworth.
I'll defend you, but only if you can agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal.
No, Edgeworth. See it. See through it. See through it. See through it.
That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene.
Let's see what I have to do here real quick. I don't like this. What are my options? Oh, I can only move to okay. Come on, Edgeworth. Put it together, man. I probably don't have the information I need for this, but let's see. I was frightened.
Since I've been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I've committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room?
Okay, I don't think I have the information. Also, where is Maya in all of this, by the way? Where is Pearl in all of this? February 8th, Dusky Bridge.
Sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe.
Long time no see. It's been about a year. Or has it been longer?
It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. Wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard.
I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. Even let me take charge of the investigation, sir.
Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe is impossible to get rid of.
I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought...
The prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot?
Everything is gonna be so weird. Godot's / Armando is gonna be a prosecutor. Edgeworth is gonna be a defense attorney. The main suspect is Dahlia. Oh my gosh. Everything is going so well. It's a mess.
I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case.
It's simple.
Well, simple is as simple does, as they say.
Well, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, the bikini lady.
Bikini lady? Here on this freezing cold mountain?
Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I might have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through.
Yup, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Right before you cross. That's how it goes, right? Where's that leap?
And is there something on the other side?
Yeah, a small building they call the Inner Temple. We can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
What?
Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some trading and now they're stuck there.
Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey.
Oh no, her again. Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir.
Will she be all right in this cold? So, how did this bridge burn down anyway?
We're almost 100% sure it was lightning.
Lightning? So, who is this prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him.
He's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of man is he?
He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir, real good.
If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is, after all. You know who was right in the middle of it.
You know who?
Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in it for Mr. Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something.
None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. A little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Okay, this is probably what frightened Iris or Dahlia.
I see. It's a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge.
Well, we got that information from the witness's testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
Oh. Yeah, there's no bridge no more. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on a second. Look, there's one that's cut. There's a wire that's cut now. I knew that wire had something to do with it. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Snow 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45 Around 30 minutes pass between the fire starting and going out. Eagle Mountain, yeah. I don't think I have anything to show him.
I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she?
Nope, can't be. I did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing.
Really? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Interesting. I see. Something is weird here. Something is very weird. Is it another? Well, Dahlia? Is it just another sister? Were they twins? Is that what it is? Are they twins?
See. Just can't shake this nagging feeling.
Well, everyone knows that you're quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger.
Detective, where did you hear such nonsense from?
I didn't hear from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagined you to be, sir.
Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? I usually hear about promising young prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never seen or heard of this person.
I gotta admit, he's buzzing alright. Just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand.
Sounds like an interesting man.
Yeah, the old prosecutor's office is really into double espresso macchiatos lately.
Interesting. Alright. Well. Guess let's move to the main gate. See what we can uncover here. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
Right is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. But I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a sec, hold it. Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and...
What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney?
Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor. That's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth defense attorney just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Edgy, I don't see you for a couple of years. Your heart turns to sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It's rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Your instincts are not good. So, I really don't trust them, Larry.
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, Your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
Ugh. I was right after all. I should never have come back.
No, don't worry. I see things from how they really are this time, honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything.
Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
What?
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost! Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die!
Alright, we escalated a little quickly there.
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Oh great, Larry's got, as I suspected, psycholocks.
I'm sorry, man, you know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude.
Great, dude, great.
Let's see what we have here. The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Well, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing, the world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then it was on fire, the bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
There's still 3 psycholocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Well, where are you saying? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean, there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike from Dusky Bridge from your room. Yeah, you can't see it. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
Looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you?
You don't know that I wasn't in my room.
So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well, then let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning strike Dusky Bridge was here. Well, what do you think, Larry?
Oh, not much, I guess.
So, what kind of answer is that?
You were just making small talk, right? Like, how are you doing or something?
Larry, look at the expression on my face. Do I look like I was just making small talk?
To be honest, no, I guess not.
Alright, so that's not it. I didn't think it quite clearly enough. So it wasn't here.
Was he across the bridge? Alright, I can't mess around with this too much, so... Looks like I still don't have enough information. Okay. For now, let's move to the main hall and see what we can find. Oh, there's a paper.
Hey, hello there. How are you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you. But I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you found her. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut.
My stomach's already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Wait a second, what is this? There are more answer cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack?
That beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's like an old manila envelope.
Huh?
What is it, Detective?
This could be it. An ultra-important clue, a super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself, then.
It's like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
Sounds like a blackmail letter.
Ah. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. I can never find clues like that. You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor.
I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
Salutation here. To Iris of Hazakura Temple. Salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Interesting.
First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall at the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dodo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Then why were you here?
Oh, you're right. It does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason.
You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11. Oh no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Calm down, lady. Go might die.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Although I'm not entirely sure what's happening.
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground, and the other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked.
Of course she was. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. Be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom. I happened to witness it from the witness stand. Be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. But when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural?
The girl, as I know, simply is incapable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back?
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this nun actually see Iris there? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more details. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
The training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh dear, that's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Oh, I don't think I like the sound of this.
You know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister.
Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fey's cousin.
Little Pearl?
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Ellie's after we'd finished with dinner cleanup, but I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone.
As they say, the blood thickens.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter?
Sent it just to Iris.
It clearly says to Iris on it.
I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me.
Ah, so Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it.
About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
Here she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Good joke. Solid bit.
Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection.
Interesting. Why did she give it to Wright? Oh, I see.
What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already.
No, I can't. I was just...
It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean by that, detective?
Looks absolutely marvelous. You just got to keep it on for a while.
Is this some sort of divine retribution?
Huh? Ah, well. Look what you found. That's the master of the crane channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fae.
A fae?
For nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
Who is this daughter?
I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae clan, but even I'm not privy to information concerning the main family.
Oh great, so nobody understands. Cool.
Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault.
Come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself.
Quiet. What do you know anyway?
Ouch, you're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours. It's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared.
Why does she have to take it all out on me?
I think it does seem a little manufactured. Interesting. How about this picture?
Look at that. I look so pretty to the XC, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines. But this time we had our reasons.
Is that so? For example...
Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new here, huh? You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
You're saying Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple.
As they say, the plot thickens.
Now very, very intriguing. Alright. The amethyst is missing. This has been placed back in the hand, which is interesting.
This is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
That is a great line. That is an actually amazing line. Don't worry about it. Just keep your mouth shut, and I'm sure the rest of it will flow out.
Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years?
Oh, we can talk to him now.
She was a famous picture book author, Miss Elise Denim. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery.
Yup.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
Estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes.
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. Oh?
A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as the room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. This happens to be the room that Elise Denim was staying in.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword.
Oh, interesting. Body fell 10 feet after death. Interesting. That means that the sisters, like, how does that work? It fell after death. There's also a lot of blood here.
Now then, Detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini the had done, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
Okay.
To be able to ring the belfry lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Azakura Temple. They're taking her back to soothe her back. Mr. Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard.
Interesting.
For more details, she'd ask Bikini herself at the main hall.
Inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place.
The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
Pretty sure that's that Kato guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
Really weird, all of a sudden no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright got a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge.
Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. And that's why I requested another judge preside over the trial tomorrow.
Oh, we don't even get judgy?
We've only met each other once. There's a good chance you won't remember me at all.
Oh, and it's the freaking... It's that judge too? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Would it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
What is the inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. On the other side of Dusky Bridge.
The bridge that burned down, Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing.
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. No way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
So the only thing there is the inner temple.
It's not the kind of place a person could survive in.
Please be alright, Maya.
Interesting. Let's take a look at what we have here.
So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon.
Sure is, it's called a Shishishito. By the way, nasty piece of work, sir.
There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shishishito, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant.
Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Okay. What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff.
I belong to the victim, as at least to him. There's nothing strange or magical about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, listen to this. Just between us, okay, sir?
Yes, what?
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright.
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me?
That's it.
The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
Interesting. She was alive, has her fingerprints on it. Good to know. That's helpful.
I just love skiing.
Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds?
That's not. They're a little too giddy, you know? Messing with my hard-boiled image.
Uh-huh.
What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is the world starting to go mad?
Yeah, just a little bit, Edgeworth. Just a little bit.
The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Ah, stone walls. I've over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Very interesting. What's this? Lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
Something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, could you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How'd you know?
Just a clue. Is there anything else weird looking? Doesn't look like there's anything else to be found here. Lanterns. Oh, this is the room. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor.
Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels.
Well, that makes sense. Would it be easier just to build the place slanted, sir?
I failed to see how I consider that to be even a remotely good idea. Interesting. Alright, I think that's all we have here. Okay. Back to the main hall. Main gate. Oh, there he ain't here. Don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we were scared. Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His heart was shut tight with a number of psycholocks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Dude, I really don't think there's any reason. Maybe the bell? There's one bell tower from here.
That just reminded me there's something I've always wondered about.
Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not.
Call a person who tells a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a beller? Or truer for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight.
I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Interesting. Interesting.
This is cleared off. This has less snow on it than it did before.
I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains.
This give me a great idea. Something tells me he's gonna tell me what's going on in his mind, whether I like it or not. Good idea for a brand new invention. Might even make me rich.
Invention.
Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. Call it a snow car. What do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride at something like that?
Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides.
Interesting. Alright. I can't. I can only go back there. Okay. There's not much here.
There's a little shack down the way called Emily Hall.
A shack?
Like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir.
The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace.
If we have a great name as a crime itself, I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles.
That's not such a great name if you ask me.
That's not such a great apartment either, sir.
Interesting that we can't move. Was he gonna recognize this?
Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. Certainly is an appropriate name.
I think it's a garage administration. That side says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong. No, sir.
You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time.
Oh, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. It's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore.
That's true.
There's a good one here. Why don't we take a photo as a memento?
Well, sure, why not?
Oh, darn, I don't have a camera with me. You can buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir.
What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them?
Interesting.
So this is the bridge right trying to cross.
Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived.
I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here.
He's one lucky guy, sir. I see how he managed to win his cases in court. Blind luck.
I think dumb luck suits right just a bit better.
Interesting. Let's move back to the detention center. Oh, is she here or not? She is, okay.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
Well, I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, let's save this real quick.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Leastonin with a sword. And on one other thing, she said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last night, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks.
Alright. Now I'll save again.
Since I've been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe the case in a whole new light. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Undertales?
I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you afraid of? Iris, I wonder, Is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris,
Why are you glaring at me like that?
you were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes,
I thought the letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
Now, we may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances, however, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to.
I was right, wasn't it? Yeah.
Phoenix Wright. You mean something to write, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
There we go, got that back. Good.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
Small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map? This is probably where Larry was. Yeah.
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart?
Yes.
Looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Interesting.
Trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Excuse me? I mean, hello. Welcome on in. Yes, she theoretically knows who Phoenix Wright is. This is ostensibly has something to do with Dahlia Hawthorne. Hairstyle, face. But there's some weird stuff going on. To quote Detective Gumshoe, the plot thickens. So it's very interesting to see kind of where it's all gonna go. Is there anything else I want to present to her?
That's called a demon warding hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night.
He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today.
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits.
If it's so important, then why did you give it to him?
Last night I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Right to fall into its grip.
Well, you wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue.
Is that the murder weapon?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes. Mystic Ami was holding it in the courtyard.
And apparently the head nun witnessed the whole sad affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Denim with the very sword last night. Don't know. What about the outside world? Okay, so that's not anything. Don't know anything about that.
That's Mystic Elise Denim. She's a picture book author, so I heard.
Does she come to Hazakura Temple often?
No, this was her first time. It's just that she was a very important visitor.
Is that so?
Yes, Sister, be certain not to offend her.
The victim, Miss Elise Denim. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems.
So she does know who that is, because she's definitely Misty Faye. That's my guess. It's a pretty strong indication. Very, very... Hey, what's your opinion on Larry?
Oh, that's Mr. Larice. He's a very sincere, hard-working person. He was even kind enough to draw a portrait of me.
Knowing Larry, this woman is exactly the type that would fall in love with... he would fall in love with at first sight.
Do you know anything about...
This is the trainee's younger sister, correct? She's cute as a button, and she seems to really love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh?
She even said she was going to have the leftovers for dinner the next night. And then she took the leftover potatoes and the whole pot of gravy with her to her room.
That's quite an appetite for such a little girl.
Oh, this is the woman who was to undergo training last night. She seems like a very strong, reliable woman.
Whatever else anyone has to say about this Iris woman, I can't exactly say she's the best judge of character.
Interesting. I think we've done everything we can go here. Let's go to Heavenly Hall. Let's also save now that I got through that part. Oh boy. Hey, who do you think's here? Who do you think is here? Just a thought. Just a thought. Who do you think's here?
Oh, not much of a view down here, huh? Somebody has a view from my apartment, though.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is gonna be to prison, I guess. I'll steal the detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that. Someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He's just talking to himself.
Shh. Be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you. About what you just said. I got an objection. What the?
Edgy, you dirty rat!
Gumshoe, you oaf.
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I've been pointed with my pointer finger.
You've watched too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? What is this little shack, anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So gonna get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? It's getting all buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. You already asked this girl to marry you. No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes.
Oh boy.
Who's got this? I really want this man to carry me over the threshold. Look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? Must be about a mile back.
If you really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand.
Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question.
Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me.
I don't know that anyone wants to be a ladies' man like you, Larry. You wind up in court a little bit too often.
Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible.
Yeah, okay. Lux.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
Alright, let's save real quick. Let's see if we can figure this out.
What exactly did you see last night?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not so much what I saw as a situation in general. You see what I'm getting at? Ooh, that's a relief. Thanks, buddy.
I have the strangest urge to smash this guy against those big, nasty locks.
Oh, sorry, that was me. I didn't actually do the present. Let's do this.
Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Around 10 o'clock, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. I've just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend Naomi.
And then
I was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying that you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
There's still 3 cycle locks remaining. He's still trying to hide something. Larry, where were you when you first saw it happen?
Right, yeah. Let me go through this again. I was in his own room. Where else would I be? Well, that's not true. He wasn't.
What do you mean?
It's impossible for you to slam a striking Dusky Bridge in your room. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, how about it?
About what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
Looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice, so I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you?
You don't know that. I wasn't in my room.
So, where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation, the answer's fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed, the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, was here.
Was it not? Or was it? Okay. Okay. Maybe it was. Delayed reaction. I was like, is it not?
Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall at any moment.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Uh-oh.
In other words, you'd have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh no. You really are one scary guy, you know.
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
You're the blackmailer, aren't you? But you don't know what you're blackmailing about.
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before, don't call me Larry.
The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Did you have some kind of evidence? Got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back! You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what is that at the top of the letter? It says salutation here.
Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
Ah, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. You're a mess, Larry. Always have been, always will be.
So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry to the gut, you scumbag. And a young lady like that.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, now, pal. What are you talking about? That threatening stuff? Tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burned so hotly, it could melt all the snow on this mountain.
Oh, then what is the secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
Alright. Then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break, it's not my fault. I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
Because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Come on, don't let it get you down.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
I forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Larry.
Whoa, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another.
Nothing, that's what I'll save here real quick.
I already told you, didn't I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning.
When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Oh, he's got more? Oh my word. No.
What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I just have to drag him to the witness stand.
All right. Part 2-1 trial, and that is where we will call it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. If you have been, whether on Twitch or on YouTube, watching the VOD later. Oh boy, this is a case. That is for sure. It is a case, all right. And I don't know exactly where we're going, but we're here. We're actually, there's going to be a slight break because on Monday we're actually going to gonna check out the title update 2 for Monster Hunter Wilds, and then we will be back to Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Well, really, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, however long it takes to then finish the case. Everything's coming to a head. Everything in this game that's been leading up to this. Who is anyone? Where are Maya and Pearl? Freaking Elise Dunim is more than likely Misty Faye, who is now dead. So how does that work? Was she even a good mother anyway? Who is Iris? Is Iris a separate person? Is Iris Dahlia actually? Are they twins? Twins, Basil? And are we going to be facing off against Godot, or are we going to be facing off with someone else? At this point, I'm half expecting Francisca von Karma to show up. In all honesty, at this point, really just complete everything that's going on, you know? So, it's crazy. It's got me hooked. And I cannot wait to play some more of it as we get into next week. But please remember to take care of yourself, drink some water, eat some food, get some rest. Have a lovely evening or day wherever it is you may be. But for me, as we approach midnight, I am going to try to get some rest. So thank you all again very much for tuning in. Good night and bye-bye.